My name is Elise Peer, and I'm in Education 318, Section 2. Introducing the Language Experience Approach. According to the textbook entitled Literacy for the 21st Century, written by Gail E. Pumpkins, a student's dictated composition is written by the teacher and used as a text for reading instruction. It is generally used with beginning readers. In other words, whereas capable writers would merely read a story and respond in writing with little or no help from the teacher, students who are unable to write proficiently would receive help from the teachers as they are led through the process of writing. The teacher will read a story aloud to the class, and the teacher will then engage the student or students by asking questions about the story. These prompts by the teacher will result in various responses by the students. The teacher will repeat the student's responses back to the child as he or she writes the response where every student can see. In this way, the student is providing most, if not all, of the final response. The students are writing through the teacher without even realizing it. This entire process is known as the language experience approach, and it is one type of shared writing. For example, the teacher could read the short Aesop fable entitled The Tortoise and the Hare aloud for students. Before beginning the story, the teacher should define certain words such as tortoise and hare so that there is no confusion. The hare was once boasting of his speed before the other animals. "I have never yet been beaten," said he. "When I put forth my full speed, I challenge anyone here to race with me." The tortoise said quietly, "I accept your challenge." "That is a good joke," said the hare. "I could dance round you all the way." "Keep your boasting till you've won," answered the tortoise. "Shall we race?" So a course was fixed and a start was made. The hare darted almost out of sight at once, but soon stopped, and to show his contempt for the tortoise, lay down to have a nap. The tortoise plodded on, and when the hare awoke from his nap, he saw the tortoise just near the winning post, and could not run up in time to save the race. Then the tortoise said, "Slow but steady progress wins the race." Once the story has been finished, the teacher will ask guiding questions such as, "Why do you think the hare was sleeping? What is this story about?" Or, "What is this story trying to teach us?" Most of the questions should be open-ended so that the student is forced to think through the story on their own. One student might say, "The story is about a turtle who doesn't give up and a rabbit who's lazy." The teacher would write this sentence up on the board, read it aloud to the class, and begin to prompt the students further until a substantial response has been created. Once the response is finished, the teacher will read the response aloud. The entire process promotes student interest, as they can take pride in what they have created verbally. The language experience approach is implemented when students are not able to write very well, if at all. Thus, it is most often used within the primary grades. English language learners also benefit tremendously from the language experience approach, since the process is not as intimidating as being expected to write on their own. Also, the English language learner is able to have the added benefit of seeing the words written down as the teacher reads the words aloud. Thus, they get the combined effects of hearing and seeing the responses to whatever story the teacher provided. In summary, similar to shared reading, shared writing relies heavily on the teacher due to the student's limited reading and writing capabilities. However, the students provide most, if not all, of the information that the teacher uses for later instruction. The language experience approach is an excellent way in which to involve young students, struggling students, and English language learners in the writing process, as it encourages them to learn in a fun and non-threatening way.